afternoon's Falcons. We have another great Vspn for you today, so let's get exited.
Woo.
Today we will be covering choir, orchestra, and even food drive. So let's get exited for another VSPN. And before we start, I would like to give a shout out to Miss Hexam and Adrian Choa and James Hooven.
All right, and I would like to give a shout out to the theater department for doing so well during their show last week. It was so good, I went twice.
Okay, for all you munchers today, we have the pulled pork sandwich, ham and cheese pocket, pepperoni pizza, turkey sandwich special, fries, fruit and veggie bar, and milk. For tomorrow, we have walking taco chicken sandwich, pizza, and ham and sandwich special, and of course, fruit and veggie bar.
All right, we have a new segment called the Trivia segment on this lovely Monday. So we have the following question. What is the oldest established military in the world? Is it A, the Vatican City Guard, B, the British Navy, C, the Chinese Royal Guard, or D, the Greek National Army? Answers will be later. And now before we get on to the other information, let's hear about the weather. There is no weather.
All right, folks, for your weather today, we have a high of 57 at 3 o'clock today. That should be right around when we get out of school, which means it's going to be fairly chilly for most of the day and also partly cloudy. And, you know, it's finally starting to look and feel like fall, which means that pretty soon it's going to be beginning to look a lot like something else, if you catch my drift. But besides that, pretty chilly all day and cloudy. That's the weather.
All right, thank you for that information on the weather.
All right, tennis players. All right, tennis players, we have some important news for you. We need all the tennis players to meet in the auditorium at 4:15 p.m. right after school on November 12th. Make sure to be there.
All right. Would you like to go and travel to Spain and Portugal in the early summer of 2027? Well, on November 13th from 6 to 7 in the Career Center, there will be a meeting for those who would like more information about this beautiful trip. Feel free to go to rooms 235 or 216 for more additional information.
All right, Falcons, at the end of this week, we have our first girls basketball game. This Friday, our girls will be playing at the Nest here in the gym. The girls' frosting will be playing right after school at 4:30 p.m., JV will play at 6, and varsity will be at 7:30 p.m. All of these games will be against Parma High School.
All right, this is the 26th year of Vallivue being partnered with Hope House to provide food for people in need. Students can donate non-perishable food to their first hour class every single day. The first hour class that makes the most points will get donuts and juice after Thanksgiving break. They are not taking turkeys this year, but you can donate money, real legal tender, so that they can buy perishable items.
All right, boy hoopers. Tryouts are coming up soon and open gyms are running. If you are interested in attending any of the open gyms, email Mario Benincourt at mario.benincourt@vallivue.org. Just a reminder that boys basketball tryouts are this November 14th and 15th. That is a Friday and Saturday. Pull up Falcons.
All right. Are you a junior or senior still confused on what you would like to do in the future for possible careers? Well, do I have some information for you? Tomorrow, November 11th, is the last day to fill out the ASVAB. The ASVAB is a standardized test about science, math, and language arts to help find the right fit for your future career. You can sign up in the Career Center or on Google Classroom for Career Center. And if you have any questions, you can talk to Ms. Peterson in the Career Center.
Okay, our speech and debate team locked in and did great at the Canyon County Classic, which was at Caldwell High School. Victor Sandoval had an insane performance and won all 3 rounds. Jackson Beggs, Rebecca Carson, April Campos, and Aiden Castleton had standout performances in their events as well. Novus debater Anna Acevedo won 2 rounds in her Lincoln Douglas debate, while DC Ruford got a win in the varsity Lincoln Douglas debate. Make sure to congratulate all of our speech and debaters. With how good of a performance that they had, let's keep it rolling.
Woohoo! All right, attention Falcons, the state tournament for, Oh.
Every.
All right,
Okay.
never mind. Now, everyone, it is time for the trivia answers. Okay, so the question from the beginning of this VSPN was, what was the oldest established military in the world? Was it A, the Vatican City Guard, B, the British Navy, C, the Chinese Royal Guard, or D, the Greek National Army? And the correct answer was the Vatican City Guard, otherwise known as a Swiss Guard, has been guarding the home of the Pope and is... Just kidding. You're not going to get the answer. We're skipping right to the end, guys. So I hope you have a great VSPN, and remember, no PDA.